Radeep is a workaholic. He cannot live without doing something. He gets very restless. But when we are in forest, it's the best that I get from him, you know. No work, nothing.
I talk a lot when I'm in the jungle.
Yeah. And I become silent and he becomes talk. Like in general, like I'm very talkative.
It's also the Campari and tequila that I.
Do you have a favorite film of his that you really like?
Charles Shobraj is one of my favorite. He was outstanding and it was one of his best performances, I would say. Next would be Highway.
आपकी अब तक की आपकी कौन सी फेवरेट मूवी है?
I don't think he has. He's very
Lal Rang.
critical.
Lal Rang. Lal Rang because it was more based in Haryana culture. There's one time that I got to play with my old crew Haryana. That worked out well. I hardly ever got a chance to play Haryana otherwise. But it's not that I also like to do different things. Like
Yeah.
fights, accents, jokes,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Something which I was advised again.
So you would advise against what? Not to represent
Yeah, you should
Haryana.
look, एक जैसा दिखो एक जानवर की पिक्चरें करो फिर उससे तुम्हारी एक आइडेंटिटी बनेगी. How boring is that? I did not buy that idea. And I've made an effort to, maybe too much of an effort to, play very different things. Shoot a Hollywood film, so
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
With John
exciting.
Cena, he's like, he doesn't talk about himself.
So let's talk about your work as well. आपने बताया आप इनसे acting school का मिलता है. So you always were interested in becoming an actor.
Not at all. I was modeling in New York when I discovered acting. I used to have insomnia when I was living in New York. What can I do, And I was like really disturbed. And I went to the agency who sponsored my visa for my modeling. And I told him that I can't sleep at night. So he said, join theatre workshop. You'll be fine.
We did see you in Bollywood films.
Yeah.
Mary Kom, Om Shanti, Rangoon. And I know that you've spoken extensively about, the representation of Northeast should be a little more in Bollywood. What are your thoughts on that? And do you think that is changing?
I've been here for so long. There is a demand. Big shows on Netflix and Amazon, they're picking up Northeastern state as their base storyline, and they're involved in that, and characters are being introduced as from the actual Northeastern, not playtime one as.
Northeastern लोगों को we are so नेपाली stereotype नेपाली जी सब्जी ऐसे करते थे. But now slowly that is changing. Mainland की scripts में Northeastern characters लिखे जाते होता है और जब उनके बारी आती है कास्टिंग की हुई इन्वेंटली Northeastern characters को बंगाली एक्टर ले जाता है. So that has to somewhere stop then. और वो भी हमारे देश का हिस्सा है और इसका रिप्रेजेंटेशन होती है.
Oh, that's it. And all the stereotyping बहुत है, like you mentioned.
हाँ, stereotype बहुत है. मैंने संस्कारों की भी ऐसे की भी है. जब सरदार will be a funny character.
Yeah.
So that has changed.